As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
네, 게롤트는 시리를 만나기 위해서 노비그라드로 왔는데 여기 이터널 파이어란 집단이 좀 활개를 치고 있고 좀 큰 집단이에요. 그리고 트리스는 어딘고 도망갔죠. 이터널 파이어의 손에서. 그거를 이제 제가 트리스를 만나기 위해서 이러고 있습니다. 도둑을 따라가야 되거든, 맞지?
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
손 개빠르네. 저 뛰어갑니다, 그쵸? 일단 빠른 여행 찍어놓고 빠른 여행 게이드.
I'll miss a woman's touch.
도둑을 어떻게 따라가냐? 수사관 임무 뭐야 이거? 어? 오른쪽 오른쪽.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
방금 뒤로 돌러 왔어요, 그렇죠? 방금 제 쪽을 봤습니다.
Officer, taking arrest for witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honor. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course.
Open up.
뭐야?
Who are you and what you want?
그쪽에 뭐가 있지?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
아, 큐리님 안녕하세요.
Know the password, get him free.
아kam시티 재밌습니까,
Don't
큐리님?
know it. Got to contribute
아,
to the
지금
great
세일인데
upkeep.
저는 못 사고 있습니다.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
아, 뭐 또 돈입니까?
Catch.
들어 보내주세요, 제발.
You may enter.
아, 감사합니다.
Oh, right after you leave
Oh.
me your weapons. They'll be safe in your locker.
아, 이거 어떡하지? 내 무기야, 내 무기, 임마.
Not in the habit of parting with my swords.
In that case, we must part.
야, 씨발, 돈
Sod
받고.
off now.
돈 받고 그러면 쓰나?
Open up.
이 새끼. 야, 다시 왔는데.
Oh,
들어보내줘.
my old friend here. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. They'll be safe in your locker.
아, 대자분이에요.
Fine. Make sure you don't lose them.
No worries. Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
왠지 왕초가 트리스일 것 같은 느낌 드는 거 왜이지? 여기가 그 부패한 거지 왕초랑 만나러 가볼까요?
What is it, Grey Boy? Come for adventure? Nothing. Thank you, my lord. The right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a wedding. Good. More
프리스? 찾았다.
About time we made something
자기야.
clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
하하, 트리스 똑같이 생겼네.
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
저 사람 누군데요? 누군데요, 님이? 나 누군지 모르는데.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty
잘
as you are
궤도된지.
well crafted.
그 말은 잘 변이한지라고 말하는
See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
근데 이 도시 너무 마음에 안
Ever thought
들어요.
of seeking a seat on the city
노비그라드.
council?
City Council is a puppet troop with
이터널
a hierarchy
파이어
of the
진짜
Church of
많아요.
the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took
마녀
the
사냥을
reins.
한다.
The semblance of power don't interest me.
원하는 게 뭔가?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen,
자유도시.
we got to
오.
rid it of superstition.
큰 꿈을 가지고
Farting
있구나.
around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh.
아, 살타는 냄새.
But one
아,
day, folk will understand the
끔찍할 것 같아.
eternal fire's
한 번도 안
naught
맡아봤지만
but a
진짜
leash
끔찍할
around
것
their
같아.
necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove,
트리스 예쁘다.
but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And my friends.
이 식단이
But that's
누군지
a tale for
모르겠어요.
another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
아, 자기야. 오랜만이야, 자기야.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for
북한이
a
이상한 소리 하지
Novigrad
마십시오.
criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
트리스 목소리가 너무 부드러워졌다.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever.
야, 무기
Damn
내놔라.
shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. Nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his weapons.
Course, I got 'em. Said I'd have 'em, give 'em back. So I'm
누가
giving 'em
재밌어요.
back.
북한이 하시면서 계속 욕하시더만.
Here's your junk.
쓰레기라니.
You watch out for yourself, Liz.
저 외부리 코를
Novigrad's not what it
부서뜨려버릴라.
used to be. Not a city for you.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
당연하죠.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
시리.
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here? No, impossible.
시리를
She
알고
was
있네.
here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a
아직까지
while.
모르고 있는
I
듯한.
need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
예, 제 예전 여친이죠, 트리스. 트리스랑 어떻게 떨어져 지내는지 모르겠지만 위쳐2에서는 트리스랑 저랑 뭐 못 볼 거 다 못 본 사이고 죽을 고비 다 같이 넘긴 사이죠. 오늘 플래시 게임 빌런한테 당했다. 아, 근데 진짜 재미없게 하시더라고요.
Lost my way again.
앞으로 어떤 게임이라도 재밌게 할 것 같아.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
아,
Get to the
설마?
point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice.
뺏겼냐 설마?
I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
아,
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
희생을 치를 준비를 해야지. 사랑하는 여자를 위해서는. 자기야, 내가 갈게.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him.
불화를
Tore off his
터뜨렸는데?
fingernails, crushed his bollocks.
야, 니들 뭐
Turned
미친 거
out,
아니냐?
he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
근데 생각보다 트레이스 빨리 찾았네. 바닥. 아, 이거야. 트레이스 이리 와. 레이디 버스트. 레이디 버스트.
Well? Well?
트레이스 엉덩이 봅시다. 조심해, 트레이스! 아이고야. 잠깐만, 저장하자. 이러다 죽겠다. 아, 레벨 10짜리여서 그런지 좀 세네.
Free City of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy
아,
Sloan's.
인간들 진짜 무자비하네. 그쵸?
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
와, 트리스 어깨 넓은 거.
Current must have carried the sack seaward.
나보다
We'll
넓은
swim
것 같아.
towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
피부에 끝내주는 작용을 할 것 같아. 찾았다. 찾았습니다. 트리스! 야, 물 좋아, 트리스. 물이 녹색이야. 깨끗하고 좋아. 사람들 막 침도 뱉어놨고 코타스도 있고. 왜 안 왔어? 보러 줍시다.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
저보고
Still remember my
사랑스럽대요.
elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
아, 6개월 동안
But you
떨어졌어.
do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
소리스란 거 말했어.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
헐, 선불로. 절반은 성금으로.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works.
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well.
아,
The
좋아요.
first installment.
사람 말하기 나름이죠.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
아, 트리스 빨간색 머리카락 요전하네요.
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
와, 나 보물 많네. 어? 네, 빨간색이 있죠? 치동인 것 같은데.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to
잘
haggle?
먹는 만큼
Must
뚱뚱한가
really
봐요.
want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
그치, 여기 끝에는 없을라나? 아하.
Master monster slayer in the world's largest city. Looking for rat shit. Jeez.
찾았다. 최고의 위쳐.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well,
또 했냐?
well.
했구나.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
화해했다. 싸웠었나봐요. 저 솔직히 모르는 일인데.
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's just... It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
잘 지내잖아요. 그죠?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
진짜로 지가 도망가고 있어요.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you.
자, 싸움
Didn't
되나?
have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here.
성급받기 잘했다.
Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
전마가 돈을 지불했나 본데?
I will kill you. Get him! I killed him!
You should have run.
Come on, come closer.
나 박았는데. 오야. 큰일 났다. 나 저장 안 했어, 친구들아. 나 저장. 마지막이다. 마지막이다. 이게 마법이지, 트리스. 그래서 마법 좀 가르쳐줘 했는데 마법 실력이 줄었어요, 트리스가. 이게 마법이지, 트리스. 그리고 이게 검술이지.
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
브랜드 저 있네. 브랜드 저 밖에 있네. 안녕?
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, You'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
먼저 좀 해야 되겠다.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly.
해몽술사?
Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by.
해몽.
Follow the canal away
그거
from
잘
the fish
보겠다,
market.
해몽.
The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
다음에 또 만납시다. 트리스.
Thanks for everything. See you, Triss.
See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
아.